Let me tell you something that changed my life. You don't have to go viral to be successful. You have to be consistent. A few years ago, I've started posting consistently, day by day, in a different country, in a different language, and on a different platform. I had no following, no momentum, and no advantage. Fast forward to today. I have 80,000 followers, over 5 million impressions per month, and I didn't do any special. I just showed up. In this video, I want to share how consistency is the true key to success and how the repetition day by day, yes, the real repetition, the routine, the doing every day unlocks the real success. So, before we get into the details, subscribe to the channel. It will help the channel tremendously and I will be thankful forever. Consistency is bigger than intensity. Most people think that success means big wins, going viral, hitting huge milestones. But that's not true. That's not how real progress works. Real progress comes from small steps done consistently over time. It's not sexy, it's not glamorous, it just works. And here's the truth. You don't rise to the levels of your goals. You fall to the levels of your system. If you don't have a system for doing this every day consistently, you will fall off. You will get distracted, you will overthink, procrastinate, and do anything else, stop, restart, anything. But win. But when you make it a habit, when you make it automatic, you start to win. The power of repetition and why boring is brilliant. Let's be honest, doing the same thing every day feels boring, but repetition is the true mother of mastery. You don't get good at things you do 1 time, 5 times, 10 times, or 50 times. There's a rule I call the rule of 100. And here's how it works. Do something 100 times before you decide whether it works or not. Don't quit after 10 podcasts, 10 posts, or 10 videos. Because if you've made it to the 100, you're already more consistent than 95% of all the other people. You want proof? An analysis showed that when you do 10 podcasts, you're already more successful and more consistent than 90% of all the podcasts out there. If you make it to 100, you're already better than 95% of all podcasts out there, not because of going viral, just because you did it to 100. And here's the nice part. If you manage to do 100 podcasts, videos, or posts, then you've not just become consistent, you've become good at it. You have built skills, patterns, techniques, and your success becomes a snowball. How I build an audience of 80,000 without going viral. Now, here's the real story. I started a social media account in a different country, a different language, and a different topic. No boost from other accounts, no follower, nothing. And all I did is this. I posted once per day, every single day. That's it. No paid ads, no growth strategies, no collaborations, nothing. Just content every single day. Was it perfect? Not at all. Did it go viral? Nope. But every single day, I learned a little more and I got a little better. And slowly, the results started to compounding. Today, the account has over 5 million impressions and 80,000 followers. Not because I'm special, just because I showed up every day. Through doubts, through busy days, and through it's not working at all. I showed up every single day. And that's why it worked. Tools that helped me stay consistent. Okay, let's be real. Consistency sounds great, but it's not easy. Life gets in the way, motivation fades. So here are 2 things that made it simple for me. First, a habit tracker. I literally Draw a habit tracker into my notebook every week and crossed. Each habit has a checkbox. Every day I post, I tick the box. It's basic, it works. There's something incredibly satisfying about these check marks build momentum. And once you have a streak, you don't want to break it. And second, make it stupidly simple. It doesn't have to be a masterpiece to post. It has to be a piece. Sometimes it was good, sometimes it was bad, or even worse, and sometimes it was the best thing I've ever done. The key was to make the habit as simple as possible so I can't fail. Don't overthink, just post. Done is much better than perfect. Consistency builds identity. This is probably the most powerful about consistency. If you do something every day, it stops being just a task. It becomes part of who you are. You're not someone who's trying to post, you're a creator. You're not someone who's trying to run, you're a runner. James Clear calls this identity-based habits. You prove to yourself through actions who you really are. And that builds confidence, discipline, and long-term success. Final thoughts: boring wins every time. If you take one thing from this video, then it's this. You don't need to do big things. You have to do small things every day without fail. The real reason why people are not successful is not because they're not talented. It's because they don't stick to the stuff they do. They give up after 10 times, they give up after 20 times, they even give up after 50 times. You start for 100 times. So whether you're building a new audience, you're starting a new skill, you're learning a new language, or you do a new project, don't care about hacks. Start showing up. Be consistent, be patient, be unshakable. And I promise the results will come to you. All right, now I want to hear from you. What are you committed to do for the next 100 days, each and every single day? Drop it in the comments and let's build some accountability. And if this video inspired you even a little bit, leave a comment, give this video a like, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for being here, and remember, small steps every day. See you in the next one.